game. It's in the game.
It's gonna be a good one.
Next on Madden Football.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had to fight the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And leading the way is their fourth-year QB.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw, and he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Hill. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Here's Hill now. Tight end cut across the middle. Space on the right. He's got room. And it's a touchdown. He made the catch and took it the rest of the way. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Extra point attempt coming up. And this kick is through as they take a 7-0 lead.
Visitors 7, our home team nothing.
Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And bringing them out someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
The biggest mistake he could make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing off the play fake here. starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up third down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll try and throw it here. He's looking deep once again. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. They already hold an early advantage here on the road, so looking for another touchdown to take full control of this game. Now Hill. Catch made over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll give him a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. To throw, Hill. Got a man over the middle, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Third and a lone yard coming up. Hill to throw. Complete beyond the marker. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give him a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Back now, pressure on its way. Fires over the middle, caught. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that.
And he finishes off the play by taking it in. Touchdown! So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Lining up now to try the extra point. And the kick is good.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. Thanks to the penalty, they'll kick it away from further up the field. So new kickoff rules, this is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, he's not going to be happy the catch was almost made, but he's going to be thrilled that he broke it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let that other guy know. He just roughed him up and lost a big catch.
Escapes the pocket. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Throw on third down. Chased out to his right. Fell on the catch. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They've got first down from the 31. They'll throw it again. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
The give here on second. And he's brought down for a loss.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Brings up third down.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from this one right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter two. They're looking at third and very long. The rush gets home, and they stick him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I'm just hearing the sound, thud. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was third and extra long, and now it's fourth and forever.
The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Let's go.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Their offense ready to take the field now. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. To throw it on first down. Couldn't connect there, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Pass play now. Oh, and the rush is too much. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Setting up a throw. They get to him and bring him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Can't you give him much of the credit for this early lead? Heck, give every player in that defense now their fourth sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Dropping back to throw. That's caught for the first. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Working quickly here. First and 10, looking to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Second and 10 now. Forced out to his right. He's on the move. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Let's go now.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Go.
Trying to push this past the marker. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see, because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
Go.
They'll throw it. He's on the move. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. And the ground game works for the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down. Didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
After the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This short, fielded at the 20. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go.
Hill. A lot of speed on it. Too tough to handle. Incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing on second and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Shotgun now on third down. Quick hitter complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give him a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Still sticking with the passing game. Tight end has it across the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And that gives them the first. Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to throw, Hill. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be third and long. Throwing is Hill. Rifles it, and it's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. He lets one fly deep downfield. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. So we're at halftime of a lopsided contest. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. The story is halfway told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the third quarter. Here's a return from the 7. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive of the second half. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing it to start this drive. They bring the pressure, down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
He's trying to push the field. He's got it at the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Complete to number 3, Jerry Judy.
They go play action on 1st. Uh-oh, he can't escape. He's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Throwing deep for the end zone. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
Sack.
Here he is on third and long. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up fourth down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
And it falls incomplete. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Come on. Sack.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him in. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Ready. Hut.
Hill to throw. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Ready.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Here's Hill now. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Here we go.
From the 43. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Ready. Go.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete.